morning. Come on in. All right, who's calling me? Stop calling me. Period. Everybody doing good morning? Just going through some emails really quick. And then we're going to get into the review and things. How's everybody doing this morning? Antoinette. Antoine. Y'all just keep subscribing and I am bitch. I'm on your ass, bitch. Coming in new. You on that last year? Hey, bitch, you gonna snip shit? Oh, you on pimp shit? Hey. Hey, Doris. Hey, Anthony. Ah, ah. Golden Motivator. Good morning, Tracy. Hey, Seven Bambi. Seven Bambi, I did your request. Just talking about my passion for fashion. So make sure you go check that video out. Keep up the good work, make it work for you. Period, Doris. Period. See, and that's the thing that I could teach these people. I could teach these girls how to and win. I can. Period. Hey, Michelle. Oh, this. Huh? I'll do it. Oh, right here. Y'all gotta bear with me. Right here. Okay. So, I mean, honestly, the episode was a little boring for me. No tea, no shade. Um, However, it did. Wow. Is it that serious? Is it that deep? So we'll talk about it. I'm gonna get into CJ. I'm gonna get into CJ. I'm gonna let you. We're gonna talk. We're gonna get into CJ, the producer. We're gonna talk a little bit about CJ, and that's just this goddamn candy's so good. You guys remember if you like that shirt, if you like that shirt that I had on, the no ugly bitch form that gets me shall prosper, then totally visit kingkane.co. It is called the Bougie Tea, Booj. Miss Witt, you are now a moderator. Woo! I thought that was Train Child Producers being messy behind the scenes. I mean, yeah. Okay. So anywho, I just hate going live on this damn computer. It's just a child. Last one episode gave me a shiny on the vibe, on the rock and the hands type of mess. Miss Witt, elaborate. What up, L Teddy? I would have went live on my phone, but I'm doing other things on my phone right now. There's text messages, there's emails, there's all type of shit. Okay. Kept orchestrated that. I really hate how the girls always fat shame. It's so tired. Yeah, I mean, I think fat shaming is just low anyway. Um, I think talking about anybody's body and shape or build is just disgusting. But in a war of words, things are said, and it kind of is what it is. So the show opens up with the fight at the end. We see the full tea about why the fight actually went down. It's all about, Howard is still upset, and don't really see it for Womack because he feels like Womack, you're a homewrecker. How could you, fuck with my guy? You see me and my guy out and about. And Womack just like, child, he came to me. He wanted me, period. And Howard, slick at the mouth. Next thing, the Dior, he's chiming in, just pretty much like, oh no, it's not this, it's not that. But clearly Howard had already owned the fact that yes, that he was talking about him being stuffed, and Howard was owning, his part in it. It seemed like his father did not want to own, his part in the situation, because you did kiki on it, and you have kiki on it, and other things prior. So I was kind of like, it is what it is. The fight happened, it blew over. Okay, so at some point, just as an ensemble, just as a circle of people trying to get to know each other, we gotta move on from that. Like, okay, it is what it is. Like, but it starts with owning our part. Like I'll be the first to own my shit. Like, I'm not perfect. Nobody's perfect. We all do things that is kind of like, ooh, yeah. Because I mean, when I watched season one back, I'm like, damn, did I have to go that hard on the makeup artist when I was sitting there with B King? But it's kind of like it is what it is. You learn from it, you see it, and then you move forward from it. Like I'm just saying at the end of the day, I'm just saying here. So I don't know. And then you see me put in, I'm just like, Howard, I'm so disappointed in you. I'm so disappointed in you. What I'm telling Howard in that moment is in the scene with Ariel and I and him, just days prior, he was owning the fact that he said that he made it seem like he was going to squash it, drop it. It wasn't going to be there. So that's why I'm like, okay, a conversation could be had outside. Have your conversation. Like I honestly, in my heart, felt that Womack was going to do anything. But I just think that in that moment, it just the tension just kept rising, 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 and then he popped. And then, I've heard a couple of people in the comments and a couple of reviewers saying that, oh, Womack is not being held accountable. Womack was totally held accountable. As the melee was over, it was like Womack snapped back into it. He's like, oh my God, Cain, I am just so sorry. I am just so apologetic. Like, OMG, I'm so sorry that happened. And for me, I respect that because for me right then and there, you nipped it in the bud. We had the conversation. It was that. I still hadn't heard from some people weeks and months after the fight to say any not really privy to that. You know what I'm saying? But if you pay attention to what I'm saying in my reviews and really watch the show, the boy ain't gonna steer you wrong. I ain't gonna lie to you now. So, and I also kind of feel while I'm on that, if you don't like the show, if it's so tired and through and disgusting, stop watching. Anywho, I don't give a fuck about it. I'm done. Twirl. I really wish Howard would have just have given us a nice twirl and then stormed off, and just really like owned the moment. That's what I wanted to happen. That's what I was trying to gear my friend at the time, Howard, um, to do. I mean, I'm a reality TV connoisseur. Not only, is this the second show I've been on, um, but this is it's not the last show that I'm going to be on. Be clear, I'll be on Bravo one day. But for me, I just wanted to educate and let Howard know, girl, you need to nip this shit in the bud. Don't let it affect your bag, and do what you got to do. Like the power was in your hands, sis, and you could have just did what you did and let it go. Now, everybody knows Womack was wrong for swinging first. That's not even something like that's overstood. That's hashtag overstood. Can I get a hashtag overstood in the comments? Like that's hashtag overstood. Like, yes, we know he swung first, yeah. But can we not forget why? Can we not forget the buildup? Like we just have to think and just use our brains. Like stop. It's just ridiculous how, you know, some people in the comments and some of these reviewers just like miss the main points. Like, come on now. Um, Anywho, then you see, I just want to talk about boot bait because I did say, everybody was just so hype about the wig coming off, and I'm just like, okay, well, y'all wearing the same shoes, period. So it's like, okay, y'all sharing clothes and things like this. So who cares? We all do things to make ourselves feel and be who we need to be in that moment. So I put a little Bajine on my beard from time to time, a little Bajine on my hairline, even though my hair is thick, full, natural, beautiful. I still do little things to make me, and so I feel like, if sharing clothes is something that they do, then that's it. However, it was cleared up that those were not the same boots. I can totally admit when I'm wrong. Hashtag oops. I get a hashtag oops in the comment section. Because I can own I made a mistake. However, it was the key, but be very clear. It's nothing compared to the malicious things that you guys are going to see that they say about me. Okay, so be clear. I never go for the jugular now. I might say a little something, but I don't go for the jugular. So, and it's just so funny to me how, my shade can be taken so lightly and just like, I'm just me. You know, I'm just me. I'm just me. I'm literally everything. And I'm on my way to the fucking top. Period. And it just feels so amazing. I just had to put that in there really quick. Um, so next we see the meeting, the infamous meeting with CJ, Dior, Howard, Reese, and Womack. And basically, Reese is calling this meeting because he wants to address all of these recordings that's been going on, all of these outside conversations that, a certain producer, CJ, is having with cast members. And Reese basically just puts it out there on the table, like it ain't the whole damn team. So Dior and Howard, if you guys are feeling like this was a setup or this was that, no, that was totally not the case. And I don't really like the whole term setup. These girls been had tension prior to being casted for the show. These girls have been having an issue with one another before I believe Reese or anybody associated on the Dallas Chasing Dallas met these girls. Like I said, Womack and Dior had a friendship for years. So be clear when we speak on timelines, and why people can be offended and hurt and things like that. Okay. Um, so, anyways, Reese is just like, I just set y'all up, so I'm gonna give CJ the floor. So we're gonna talk about CJ. Yes, CJ is messy. Yes, CJ is a great producer, but I feel like there are ways to produce and there are ways to produce. And when it comes to CJ, he's very much Carlos King with it. He's very much, I'm gonna get it out there, get the tea out there as much as I can. And as much as I get it and I respect it because I am a reality TV connoisseur, CJ is below the belt and behind the back with it. That's where it comes into play because shit, if I'm producing, this is what's going on, this is what's going on, this is what's going on. Y'all bitches need to talk about it, period. I am the producer, I am production, get it done. With CJ, it's very much like, hey, yeah, no, yeah, you're good. And then you go over here to this group and no, CJ, you need to be fair and give it to both sides so you can have a clash of the titans and have a great show. And it not look so bad how it's looking because it's looking like you're calling up Dior and Howard and you're saying, oh, well, I set him up to get jump. Really? I think CJ is giving himself way too much for the fight situation because I felt like the tension was rising and there was soon to be something anyway. So when he says that he's to blame for the dumping, yeah, he is. But I feel like he's giving himself way too much credit. Like you're not, you're not that girl. You didn't produce that fight like that. Come on now, be clear. And then CJ went on to tell them, "Oh, I don't put y'all in scenes with people who talk about y'all and this, that, and the third. Like I don't just talk about them either. So what is he talking about? Like who just sits around and talks about them? I mean." I mentioned Dior was invited to the party. Well, Max said what he said. I asked my questions. I filmed the scene with my friend Howard at the time. So what's the tea? So is CJ's moving very much sneaky with it. And I just feel like he's moving very much unfair when it comes to the whole situation because let everybody know what's going on. You know, you come back and drop no tea to me and Womack and have no conversations with us about nothing, but you're sitting over here having these conversations pretty much to me, seem like he was kissing their asses like, oh, don't be mad at me, don't be this, don't be that. But I do know that he was infatuated with Howard. You know, he loves him a film top. So maybe that was something to do with it. But you know, I don't really know. Who knows? Who cares? That's neither here nor there. But I just kind of feel like he's just moving really weird about it. Um, um, so they pretty much talk about the fight and you know how it was set up, etc. Um, and I just kind of feel like you know if you said that you set it up, then you know you're gonna have to answer to that and own that, you know, come reunion time because you know you'll be in the hot seat for that. Because to me, you're owning it. Yeah, I set it up. So you know, I definitely have questions for CJ at the reunion. Just because, how do you feel like you set that up? What did you do? And what do you mean you don't put people in them in scenes where people talk about? Yes, Markel talks about everybody. So what are you saying? You know, people just be talking. You know, that's why I say it seemed like he was just trying to suck up to them for whatever reason. But I just told y'all the reason, so catch it. Um, Anywho, Womack is just pretty much sitting there giving, you know, I'm over y'all. Womack is just a fool. And that is why I like Womack because Womack to me doesn't sway. He's very much, this is how I feel, this is how I feel, this is how I feel. And it's not a toggle, it's not a boggle. You know, that's my opinion. That's my assessment on Womack. That's my King Kane. This is King Kane Live, King Kane Review. Me, my opinion. Okay? My opinion is I love Womack. I love all these girls. I think everybody brings something to the show. I really honestly do. We do. It's okay to be wrong. I just all being wrong about shading y'all for sharing clothes, and those were clearly different boobs. Like, I don't get that. Like, I really don't. Um, to me, Womack, you know, his energy is just like I'm over it. And you know, I was here for his energy. He had nothing to say. He had his do rag on. Womack sitting there, body language. You know, body language tells it all. Arms folded. Child, Womack wasn't he wasn't here for the girls. That is just hilarious to me. So anyways, moving on. It looks like Harold was getting CJ together in that moment because CJ is just like, oh well, y'all wear boxing gloves. But CJ, I thought you told him on the phone that you know you set it up and you know you don't put them in scenes with people to talk about them and you know so how is it because he wore boxing gloves now? So, you know, but you know, Dior does clear up the boxing glove situation. So you guys just have to stay tuned for the show. Me and Dior have a conversation. He totally clears that up about the boxing gloves. But I just think that that's funny. Like CJ, if you said that I'm gonna read the comments in just a second. Um, I feel like if you say you owned it, my nigga, and you set it up, then you know, own that shit. And I feel like you guys get off Reese motherfucking head. Yes, Reese has can be messy and can have her ways and can do that, but real T, this was something that these girls had going on, period. It was just It just so happened to come up on the show. It wasn't manufactured. It wasn't like scripted. Like that's how Howard felt. That's how Womack felt. I'm getting to know Womack. Howard was my friend at the time. Who I rooted for to have a peach, be clear. So anyways, but I loved it though. And me and Howard, we've had some personal conversations about CJ as well. Um, I'm going to read some comments first, because I got like about 38 more minutes, so I can get through the rest of the review. Let's see what I'm about on here. Hey Kane, hey Faye, keep up the good work. Yes, hey King Kane, hey Kane, baby. I thought that was strange how producers being messy behind the scenes. I feel like that's a producer's job. But be fair with everybody. Give everybody the behind the scenes tea. Give everybody what's going on. Let everybody know how you really feel. That's how I feel. Last night episode gave me Chanel vibes, throwing the rocket high hands. I'm at work watching. I love Reese. Had the Reese Nelson on the camp orchestrated that. Lots of buffering on my end. Dang, the shade starts early, right when I'm about to leave. Hey, Kane, I'm not too late. Hey, Rochelle. I don't think it's fat shaming. They don't get along, so it's a shady coming towards someone you don't care for, and they just so happen to be fat. Okay. Angie, what makes it Trey's approached him in the other way around? It shouldn't have been deaded. Talking things out. I think Dior opened his mouth and made it worse. Yeah, because Dior. Because outside Dior had said that the stuff, I mean, he was saying that the training chat, hey Sunshine, I think he was ready to squash it to Eric told him Trey was gonna slap him. Possibly. But no, because Howard and I had a conversation after that scene in the car, smoked the whole bleezy and Kiki with one another. I don't really know. I think they're brother and sister. Hey sir, you better teach. Doris, they're more so friends, a part of the same gay family. Overstood, overstood. I mean, brother and sis, but well, friends, I live it kind of unrelated, but one man looks so good with his hairpiece. I honestly had no idea what's in here until yesterday. Trying to keep up the pieces and ball looks. Hashtag oops, hashtag boot. Y'all so petty. I was done and dead when I seen them boobs. Wait, what? Ariel made comments that she spoke with him behind the scenes when she was clarifying things that happened. Yes. No, she was just saying, well, I'll get to the object scene. Who talking shit, Kane? Don't get me amped up. Oh, okay. T Tay, the boots took me out when they boys there. Good morning. At the same boots. It's why Howard feels in some type of way because he has been listening to CJ. But I do know early on, after Womack and I shot the scene at Harlow when we were just outside at the roof King, I do know that CJ went back and told Howard our entire conversation. Like, why are you don't tell us what they talk about? See, that's what I'm saying going on and address certain situations. You get what I'm saying, y'all? And let's make this clear. One big thing did jump. They had to jump because he was on that ass. Yeah, CJ can't come on camera trying to take credit, but then leave out details. Thought you was going to reunion. I'm Ray Howard and his ass kid. He swear he hard because he had. I mean, I don't give a fuck. Gary Party. Thank you for the super chat, Michelle. Dallas in the house. Hey, Kamisha, your Risa Epic. Got nothing wrong with it. Come in to watch. Girl, I hit the like button for my Dallas brother, Apira. Period. Hey, Kay, how are you? I'm gonna try to keep up with the comments moving forward. Okay. So Dior invites everyone out to All Shucks. He invites Markel, Ariel, Howard. His Howard's new boyfriend is there. Carrie's there. Um, Dior's 2 hours late. Oh God, I would have left. Oh God, I would have left. Like period. Huh? No. And nobody had an issue with him being 2 hours late. But I guess y'all sitting there chilling, drinking, eating, vibing, talking with each other. I guess 2 hours goes by like that. So I mean, maybe it was okay. So I don't know. I just know for me, I probably would have left because I'm not gonna sit here and wait 2 hours. Like that's crazy. But Dior arrives, him and his man. Um um I just kind of feel like I would have loved to have been invited. Thank you, 7 Bambi 10 for the super chat. I met you in person. You had the same good energy. Bambi, where did we meet? OMG. His birthday party at Marty's. I met a lot of people that night. Thanks for the super chat. But anywho, Ken, you working hard today, love. Got a live and drop the video. Oh, y'all just got the notification for the Real Housewives? Yes, girl. I go watch that. Check out my new intro. How I put it up in there. Yes, God, it is sickening. Shout out to Ondario Abrams. He is the editor of Whole Tracy Reality Brand. He does great, dope shit. So y'all make sure that y'all make sure y'all go check him out. You need a quick video, quick edit, a quick anything. Ontario is truly a motherfucking beast. Period. Doris Cain is licking. Period. Y'all. My channel is gonna be on the level of people who have been doing this for a very long time. They need to go and step aside. Letting new handsome talent come in. My channel's gonna be there one day, so make no fucking mistake. Okay, I have faith in me and everything that I'm doing. Whether it's commentating, whether it's comedy, whether it's fashion, whether it's styling, whether it's fucking. Bruh. Era. Hey, Miss Sweet. I hope we meet one day. We are so close. Yes, Kamisha. Let's link up. Let's link up. We can link up tonight. We can link up in the morning. Let's link up. Yep, got the notification. Period. Hey, Kyra MC. Hey, Kenny, you're my fave. Love your intelligence, creativity, and attitude. Thank you. I bought you a drink on the strip months back. We club hopped and I'll bring it to you again. I actually bought you and your friend a drink. Oh my God! Well, thank you, 7BNB19. OMG! Thank you for the drink. I appreciate it. Ooh. 7BNB19. Are you on Instagram? DM me on Instagram. I'm here. Period. And I said this to my class the other day, and they were like laughing. Like, I am thanked. And I say, so what you teach? What class was it? Tell them about the show if they're age appropriate. Tell them about the show, child. Tell them come buy my hat, child. Once you get a consistent time and background, I can see it. Keep pushing. Kevin is so Kevin is so shady. I hate him. But honestly, Kevin, I don't really need a consistent. You're not familiar with my channel, obviously, because you can clearly go down my channel and see that before I moved out of my apartment in January, I had a consistent background, girl. Go do your research, honey. Do your research. Do your research, baby girl. Are you in Texas? I'm still in Texas. I don't move to Atlanta. I'm moving to Atlanta a week from today. Yes. My best friend's birthday is on the 10th, so we're going to Miami. I swear to God, like one of my best friend's birthdays in February 15th, the other one is March 10th, and those are the two best friends that like to travel and do stuff. So the one wanted to go to Atlanta last month, and now this one we're going to Miami, and I'm just like, damn, like that's too close. So y'all cash app will be Shapiro. Oh, so yeah, I'll be in Miami the 9th through the 12th. So if I have any Miami followers, subscribers, any photographers, any creatives, I'm trying to do a shoot on the beach. So, y'all get at me like facts, period. We can totally kiki when I get there. Keep doing what you're doing. I teach adult education, so it was appropriate. Okay, yeah, tell them about the show too, baby. No, I'm not being shady for real though. Right, he has a rainbow background. Period, T-T-C. Let it be known, T-T-C. Let it be known. Illinois not. You gave me your number, but I'm not gonna put your business out. But you're just as cute. I first you're on the show. You have a nice vibe. I'm just a fan of yours. Nothing but love. Oh, thank you, Bambi. Kyrie Coleman. Hey, Cain. I don't have any more. I got on the phone. Oh, damn. Oh man, I'm not a girl. I'm offended. Like it's so childish. I can't get to this goddamn review. So anyways, where was I? Yeah, okay, so Dior comes, he's hours late. And they just pretty much talk about the fight, and Dior says, it's pretty much nothing between him and Womack. Apparently, in that last meeting, him and Womack had made up. It was nothing. It was no tea, it was no shade, it was no nothing. So I don't know. I don't know. I don't know what that's about. Orleans, and it's so interesting. All of the responses here. After Markel asked, are you going to New Orleans or whatever? The cost trip. Dior was like, his response was like, well, no, it's my man's birthday. I am. So that was nice to see Markel on his shade. Um, and then we have the recordings response, which is Dior pretty much saying, me and my kids have decided not to. And Markel's response was pretty much like, well, I feel like he don't want to go, because of the fight and all that. And I get it. Oh man, if you ain't never like did that, you can't really tell a person how to react, how to feel about production. You can't really tell a person how to feel about production. Like if you ain't really been through that, if you ain't really lived, nobody can really tell you how to feel. So if Dior doesn't want to go because of the fight, say that. I mean, that's fine. Like that's how you feel. Like shit. Because I know if it was none of that, like that's how I really felt. So I just kind of felt like maybe that's how Dior and them was feeling. So shit, I would have said it. Period. And I would have said it in my confession. Was playing bald headed hoe games on my mama. I would have just said it like there's plenty of times I've said things, about production in my green screens and about them during filming and when they're around, so it's I ain't going on the recording. It just seems like he's just so disgusted and just so over, the whole situation. And I mean I can feel that both ways. But I feel like just say that. So, that was just interesting to see the three different responses. So they're all kicking. I mean, I would have liked to been invited to this. Oh shucks, like I wanted to eat some crab and I would have came and talked. And Dior mentioned in his confessional that, these are the people that he feel like was there for him. But Dior, I felt like I didn't choose sides. I honest to God, y'all wholeheartedly. I did not choose sides in that. I was just like, shit, the jumping was late. Well, Mac, me and him, we already had our conversation. I ain't gotta check him in front of the collector. Well, not check him, but I ain't gotta, tell people that. Like, I have an understanding, And just like when Howard called me and he and I had a conversation after the melee, there was an understanding between he and I. Dior and I never had a conversation about the melee. So I don't know why he felt like I was against him or wasn't on his side. Like I could have came to our shucks and me and him could have had a conversation there. I thought that would have been great, for the show actually. So you know, I wasn't I wasn't angry until probably I wasn't well not angry, but I didn't feel no type of way about the fight or anything until weeks after the fight that y'all about to see. So it really wasn't. I was not upset. I was not mad. Like okay, the fight happened. Okay, I'll whatever, you know. And you guys also have to keep in mind just a little behind the scenes. See, after the melee, production came to a halt. So there was like a 4 to 6 week period where there was nothing going on. There was no nothing here. So that's that. Ariel in the Fendi head thingy. Fendi fuck durag. Love it. I got me a Louis one. I love it. I love it. I love it. Um, come on in, subscribe, drop a love offering, LOL, JK. Period, Miss Witt. Welcome, boo. Love you, Kane. Thank you, such a vibe. Y'all make sure y'all go check out my Real Housewives of Atlanta review. It is really, really good. Like Mark, I'm Trey Bailey. Child, he done tried me for the last time, baby. Let me see what y'all talk about in these comments. Yeah, period. And this is oh my God. Right, he had the rainbow. I don't have it anymore. Oh God. Oh man, I'm not a girl. I'm offended like now. Let my ass know. Video, if you want that no ugly bitch pumped against me t-shirt, it's on my website. It actually that shirt has been on my website since early 2019. So y'all go cop that. It comes in black, white, burgundy, and um like a lavender, like a pastel lavender color. We never know. Reese said, just pay it, girl. Reese said, just pay it, girl. EP Reese in the building, y'all. Just pay what, Reese? The whole episode had me disgusted with the entire show. I don't trust Reese or the production. I never know what was going on. You did it. You did say it was wrong on both sides. I did. Period. All I'm gonna say is you switch to chasing Atlanta. I want you and Scott to be BFFs. Scott's my bitch. Hey Asia, I accepted your free request on Facebook, boo. I love your industry, honestly, and fairness, King K. You are the reason I watched the show. Thank you. I'm a reason. A lot of it, like I might cry at the reunion. Um, so anywho, so next we get to the scene with me and the girls of the cast. Honestly, like that's why I was so hurt watching episode one because these are the moments that I have with Reese and Ariel, outside of the group. So, when I saw what they said on episode one, it really pissed me off. I was hurt. But I'll get into more of that at the reunion. But so we all meet up, we're talking, we're chit-chatting. Um We're at Strip neighborhood. Y'all know what that's about. So I invited them out to just come and chit chat with me because what is the thing? What the hell just happened? Period. Oh, dang. I was really feeling like Lil Zaza, what I do. So I mean, I just to be honest, before I get into see with me and Reese, I did like the all shuck scene. It looked like everybody was having a great time. It looked like everybody was just vibing. I did hear that there was more tea put out there on the table. There wasn't that tea and to have gotten into that tea. I also heard that somebody was like, "Well, when he's dropping the lingerie line, baby, it's dropped. Go get you some on kingkane.co. Kingkane.co. Period. I love your energy and Pierre, bro. Oh well, just the OnlyFans coming trying to see some. Brandon, I addressed this a million moons ago. I used to have the OnlyFans. I've been a whoremonger in my past. I used to have freak Twitter. I done did all that shit. Yes, 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 yes. I'm freak nasty motherfucker. Kicks with the tongue. That's me. So with all that shit, choking, bondage, leather lace. Um, all that. That's what I'm about. That's me. Still a freak, but I want to be a freak for one. You get what I'm saying? So anyways, boxing outfit. Like his uniform was boxing, and I just kind of feel like Dior, how do you expect people to take that at the end of the day? Like I don't understand how that wasn't shade or I just don't see how that wasn't not considered shade. So next, Reese gets into all the tea about if Howard set up the fight or did CJ set up the fight, and we get into the whole. Reese talks about the recordings, and you know apparently Dior sent him a recording of uh, that he's the one who's being messy. He brought with CJ saying that he's been out there. He brought one back out in the third, and CJ's just like, well, I brought him out there to get jumped. Did you really do that? Was that your real intention? Was to get this boy jumped? Hi, Zenny, 1972, saying hi all the way from Milwaukee. You on the show? Your reviews everything is just kissing ass, bowing down to them for what I don't know. I do not like come back on. So I feel like, at the end of the day, like I said, there are ways and then there are ways to get the tea and to get shit out. And CJ, he's just the Carlos King with it. He's right here, and this video, I'll drop him if he land on a big network. You probably will. Miss Witt, I agree. Womack held his own. They kept saying he got beat up. Where sis? So anyway, so that tea. Ariel tells us that Dior isn't coming, on the New Orleans trip. Um, okay, nobody's missed. Dior sent like I said, Dior has sent the recording, and then Reese said that CJ, the producer, sent the recording, and the record, and in the recording that CJ sent, you just hear Howard saying, "So why am I?" Howard is just allegedly saying, why is he not in the circle? Reese is him and Reese fucking. So that's Howard and a little bit with Dior. So you guys just keep watching that. Um, there's something brewing there. There's something there. I don't really know what it is. But it'll be discussed. Like I said, there's so much more than the fight. Like the show just keeps going on. Hey, curls and coils. CJ is trouble. CJ doesn't know when he's fucking up the brand by starting shit. Everyone messy, but when the mess loves to fight, folk, everyone is oblivious to the fact that sometimes words hurt most, it's hurt more. But sometimes in words, it hit you like a fist. Asia A. Please say this live. Thanks. My damn is acting stupid. It's me. It's me. It ain't you, boo. Also in the scene with me and Reese, I was trying to be present and really try to give my all. I'm sorry if you guys feel like I probably wasn't giving a lot in this scene, but my stomach was hurting. I had just got on prep and my body was getting used to being on it, and it was just making my stomach ache like a bitch. But like nowadays, like I'm used to it, and so I was really trying. Even Reese, he called it out. He was like, "What's wrong?" He was like, "You make them. Is everything okay?" And I was like, "Yeah, I'm good." Because I just didn't want to, go all off into that. But I had literally just started prep maybe 2 weeks before that, and it was just making my stomach hurt at the time. Um, Child, we are happy when we hit the same era. So are they going to revamp Chasing Atlanta, which would be I mean, I'm not opposed to it. I don't know. There haven't been any conversations. But I do have an option for two other shows out there. But it will just be my joy to stick with the brand that I started with. You know what I'm saying? Um, so anyways, I feel like Howard, you are in the circle. I don't know why Howard is, you are my friend at the was like you are in the circle. Like I don't understand why he felt like he was not in the circle. Like you're clearly on the show. You clearly had two scenes. I mean, two events. Like you're clearly shading and saying what you want to say, and So I feel like you are in the circle. I don't know why he feels like he's not in the circle. You are in the fucking circle. I don't understand why he feel like he's not in the circle. You in the circle. Period. Period. That's crazy to me. Um, Reese, and for the record, Reese and Womack have never fucked. They've never done any of that. I think both of them would appreciate me saying that right here, right now, because I know this review is going to get 1,000+ views. Reese G and Womack have never had any type of sexual relations. Be clear. So, anyways, Reese's been in ages the whole episode. Reese done caught the man damn near close to 40. Reese done sent the man 36, 37, 38. And it's the key or whatever, Look, we're all shady on the show, okay? We all throw shade. Y'all shade us, y'all shade him, y'all shade me. It is what it is. Ariel is just a key to me because when she was like, Reese was like, because we're going to do Orleans and we're going to turn up, we're going to do this. And Reese, I got my dick appointment booked. And I do this whole like, yeah, pussy time. And Reese is like, well, I was like, so make sure you record it because I want to watch it. Reese is like, I'm recording it on your OnlyFans. And the Ariel was like, I love when Ariel does that voice because it's like really her natural is really like her being like shocked and like, oh my God, because if you remember on my review for the episode of her performance when she went outside. PSA prep is not an excuse to fuck raw. Kevin, who said anything about that? Oh my god, we're not. I'm gonna do a whole different prep live and talk about it and educate the people on everything. Okay, so let's leave the prep comments for that live. Okay, so um um yeah, so at the on the after the my review on the episode with after Ariel's performance, so she went outside when Oliver and Reese were leaving. She was like, "But I thought y'all was just friends, though." It's just hilarious to me because Ariel truly be shocked and gooped and gagged, and that high pitched voice is really how she sound when it's like, when you said male unit, I feel the fuck out. When I say male unit, Project Runway or Chasing Atlanta, I want you on both. You got the personality and the talent. Yes, Miss Witt. But before I could ever get on Project Runway, that's why when I get to Atlanta, I want to take sewing classes. Because before I ever get on something like that, I need to master sewing, being like actually on a machine. So before I could even think about Project Runway, I have to master sewing. But I could totally see that for sure. But I totally see myself. Do y'all remember like a Brad World on Bravo years back? The white guy, Brad World. I see myself doing something like that on Bravo, with my real life, with my crazy ass sisters, my dysfunctional mother, my crazy ass older sister, my nieces, my nephews, my besties. Like literally my life is fucking crazy. Like period. So, it would be called, King Kane's World or the King Kane Way or something like that. So that's something I would want. Um Do you think that the way the episode was edited, because everyone feels Trey Womack was held accountable for throwing the first blow in the first fight, even though there was background production talk? Um, I feel like as far as him swinging first, I feel like everybody says that he swung first. Everybody knows that. I kind of feel like hashtag overstood in the comments. I feel like that's overstood that Womack swinging first wasn't cute. It wasn't the tea, and he shouldn't have done it. But I also feel like it ain't cute to pick with people and keep, saying stuff about folks on social media every time you feel played or every time you feel like you just want to talk about somebody on social media. Like, that ain't cute. That ain't nice either. That's why I said they both in the wrong. Everybody in the wrong. Period. Period. I can't stress that enough. I'm so tired of saying that. Area always been like that goofy. She gave me the name Bambi way back in the day. Wow. Ooh, I can see that. Miss Witt, you can see what? Invest in yourself. Kevin Plain said, we see. We see what? King Kane, what's up, boo? Hey, Dion. Oh, in the live with Kane and Womack, I think he admitted yeah, like he said that and he owned, I mean, I don't understand why we're acting like we're not like, I don't know. I just don't get it. Everybody, including CJ, was wrong. I could see you having your own show. Oh, yes. Period. Period. Do production branch out to TV networks? Because y'all deserve to be on TV, but just revamp the entire cast. But Mustangs of Woman Kane and premiere for eye candy. Oh, thank you. I totally feel like, if I was to stay in Dallas, I would want to do a show. Because or I mean not even do my own show, but like I've already given Reese some names of, some potential people to replace me. So guy, Bowtie Mike. So there's a few other guys in Dallas that I feel like would bring that King Kane energy to the show. So I've already given Reese some of those names. But that was just funny to see Eric. Yes, I had one at the time. It has now been deleted along with the freak Twitter. Because I want to be married. Like I'm ready for a husband. Like I'm ready to settle down. Like I'm 28 years old. I always said in 2020 I was going to have the gay wedding of the century. Ah, doesn't seem like it's happening. Um, uh, you see me sit at the table with them. I do a point this out and I say I just don't have the motherfucking words. And I also say let's just own our shit and move forward. And I also say these girls are just on some undercover detective stuff because I'm not a person that's gonna sit up here and record a conversation. I'm not a person that's just gonna sit up here and do that because I don't have to. I don't have the time. I don't have the energy. Um, and I'm just like not a like I just don't hold on to receipts because I feel like bitch, my word is bond, bitch. All I got in this world is my word and my balls, bitch. And that's the truth. I'm not a liar. We all know Cain is not. That's just that. That's pretty much my review over Chasing Dallas season 2 episode. I do feel like there were great points put out there. So y'all make sure y'all like, share, subscribe to my mother channel, like this video, share this video, here. Um, and like I said, if you guys want the shirts, go over to KingCane.co. If you want the King Kane lingerie, that people were so concerned about when it was going to come out, y'all can head on over to KingCane.co and shop there and get that. Along with all of my revamped items on there. There's also a way that you guys can email me there. If you have something at home that you want custom revamped. Also, when I get to Miami, I have a surprise that I'm going to be revealing. Um, y'all, let me just tell you something. God is so good. He will really like use people shading you to really lift you up. Like y'all, like when I tell y'all that I'm moving up, period. God is so good. And that's why I stay prayed up because the hate is real. I don't want these people out here trying to pop smoke me. I ain't trying to, you know, okay, okay. But anyways, I got this damn hat on and shit. 'Cause I got my hair appointment is at 3. Yeah, I know I had to read my barber last time because he gonna tell me to he gonna tell me to book an appointment, then not book an appointment, and then I get there and then I gotta book an appointment again. So child, just book appointments. Is that even legal to record conversations in Dallas with that consent? I know different states have different rules for that. Mr. Carter, baby, I don't know. Okay, I did not know he wore a man hairpiece. Babu, the question, Mr. Carter. Shit is fun against those legal laws and legalities. My baby tired of being a hoe, but these niggas for everyone. I'm tired of being, I don't want it no more. I don't want it no more. Like literally, I don't. We'll make on up to it. Live people fight every day though, but can we acknowledge how we will make tried to talk? Yes, they were talking. They were talking, but the conversation just took a dramatic turn because Dior chimed in and Womack's like, well, you said that concerns. I'm gonna get off at probably like 108. This is just the time I'm going to look at the comments and talk to you guys. Is there anything you guys want to say? Anybody want to read this to me? Oh my God. Novelty next is, see, that's why I like Miss Wig. I'll make sure y'all go watch the Real Housewives of Atlanta review. Get into my whole goddamn. Are there any? Okay, well, I guess you guys have nothing else to say, so I'm about to get out the. 7 baby 19, you need to get at me because text me. I want another drink, Daddy. You need to, but some way, somehow, no more. Yeah, Joe, I made it worse. He should have stepped to the side and let Howard talk. Child. Or at least owned up to the fact that that's all I'm saying. Like, I don't know. I really don't know. So don't nobody got nothing else to say. That's crazy to me. Y'all be all under the page live, going in, going ham. Also, I just want to shout out to everybody who tuned in and who subscribed to my channel, subscribed to my website, made a purchase. All of you guys who are just showing me love on the channels page. It's like over. I will be a fan favorite. That's just that. Period. Wait, did he just call somebody daddy? Don't no top call nobody daddy. Pure bottom. There goes the reach you want. I call all my niggas daddy. Yeah, I call my bottoms daddy too. We ever linked up? Let's talk about that. Whew. You from my turf. Clear. Okay, everybody. Well, I'm about to get off. I love y'all. Period. I appreciate everybody for tuning in. I'm about to go. So 7 Bambi 19. Don't forget what the hell I just said. Cain, did we decide on the Pura shirt colors? Yes, we did. The Pura shirts are coming out soon. I don't really want to say when they're coming out until I actually have one in hand to show. So just stay tuned, baby. You follow me. We book with each other. Add something to the website. It sends an email to those of you who are subscribed to the website and lets you know it has dropped. Okay. So I love everybody. God bless everybody. I told you to leave your number. Information or something, you need to get in touch with me. Love you too, Kayla. But I gotta go, y'all. Y'all be easy. Peace. In stream, in stream, in stream.